says, "Dad, there's somebody in there." The way he communicates with me and tells me is he starts barking uncontrollably. That's it. That's his way of telling me, "Hey, there's somebody behind there. It's not supposed to be." Oh yeah.
So I was like this, and then like my mom was going, so like this, and then like
Yeah. Yep.
the car.
Go ahead in the back of the hat.
Like with attack dogs, are they ever trained in different languages?
Yes, so my dog, since he came from Germany, his first trainers trained him in German. He does have some English commands, but for the most part they're in German. Officer Mosier's dog, his name is Remy, which you'll see Remy here in a little bit. His dog takes German commands as well. We have other dogs that take their commands in, I won't say speak Czech, but they take their commands in Czech, French, even Spanish. It just depends where the dog's coming from. But yes, they take their commands in different languages. Yeah, so if Officer Mosher and his dog out and my dog out, they look like twins. My dog is just older. He's 6, and Remy's about 1.5 years. So Remy's the puppy. He's actually still in training. Go ahead. Yes, so you can have dogs that can sniff out pickles, right? It just depends, right? So, yeah, so you bring up a good point, so we'll talk about this, right? So let's say, for example, if I train my dog to sniff your hands and I told him, and he knew what pickles and he knew what a burger patty was and fries, right? So what did you have for breakfast today?
Nothing.
Fruity Pebbles, right? So let's say I could train my dog to sniff your hands, and if he could speak English, he could tell me, "Yep, this dude had Fruity Pebbles this morning." And then he could smell your hands and be like, "Yep, he had bacon and eggs this morning," right? That's how great their sense of smell is. That's why we use them for this type of work, for exotic and dogs. Yeah, absolutely. Yep, for sure. That's kind of part of that fresh odor. Yeah, that odor will still be there, kind of like that McDonald's that we talked about. Sure, you can vacuum your car, you can shampoo the seats, but that odor is going to be there for a little bit as well. It won't be as strong, but it'll still be faint. Go ahead.
After done this investing. Any more water?
Yes, so those are we call it cadaver dogs. So those are like your bloodhounds or your labs that we use, right? Like my dog Axel and Remy, he's only trained to find fresh human odor. So let's say, God forbid, if I had to find a deceased body somewhere, my dog's not going to alert. It's going to be like as if we're going on a walk in the park. He's going to smell that odor, but to him, he's not trained to be like, this, where's my toy? Like when we train them for this stuff, like when they find narcotics, to give them a toy, that's their reward, right? He's never gotten a reward to find a dead body before, so he's not going to find it or alert to it. Does that make sense? Whereas other dogs, cadaver dogs, they get rewarded for finding that stuff. So that's why we have separate dogs for separate jobs. So at the end, go ahead. That's a great question. So the dogs that we use, that's why we use shepherds or Mals or labs as well. Dogs that have high drive and that are in shape, right? Because that's what we don't want. We don't want like a bloodhound or maybe this huge big pit bull that can barely breathe. Like we don't want that because it's going to get tired within like maybe a minute or two. Whereas, if we're out searching for somebody in the desert, like a bad guy, we could be out there for an hour. Depending on the weather, like right now we'd probably be out there for 15 minutes due to the weather, but we want a dog that has high drive. How many of you have dogs that they have their toy and they never want to let it go? Or let's say it goes under the couch and they're just going around the couch like a shark trying to get it right. We want those dogs with high drive because we want them to find that area. So go ahead in the back with the hat glasses.
Oh no, I was just raising my hand for the.
Oh yeah, whoever had the question back there.
I was just about to ask if you could use a kibble, but then you said like they can't breathe.
Yeah, I mean they're just not bred for it, right? So. Yeah, so just for our type of work in the areas. Far in the back over there in the corner. Go ahead.
Has your dog ever killed someone?
Yeah, speak up a bit. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Have your dogs ever killed someone?
Our dogs? No.
But they can't, right?
Other dogs have. You know, we train our dogs to bite, you know, the arms and stuff like that, but sometimes they'll bite the first thing that's kind of presented to them. And there's times when sometimes a bad guy's hiding in an attic and they bite his head or neck or something like that, right? That's not how we train, but it happens. So, go ahead and the red hat, or I'm sorry, the green hat in the corner. How many dogs have I trained? I've only trained one. Just my dog only. Officer Miller, he's trained about probably 20 dogs. He's our dog trainer, so he's been around for a while. Go ahead. Not necessarily. Like my dog Axel, he's about 80 to 85 pounds. That's probably as big as we want him to be. Because there are times when we have to get over fences, right? Not this fence, but get over walls and stuff like that. I got to take him with me. I don't want to be lugging a 120-pound dog over a fence. So anywhere from 60 pounds to 80 pounds is a good healthy weight. Train the dog. It depends what the dog does, but for our dogs, which are dual purpose, to find people, bite people, and narcotics, it takes about a good 3 to 4 months, and that's every day. That's training all the time. You go ahead.
Are we going to be able to see your dog?
You're not going to see my dog Axel, but you're going to be able to see Remy. I'm going to hop in this suit here. It's going to be hot, but I'm going to hop in this suit, and you guys are going to see what bite work, we call it bite work, what that looks like when they apprehend somebody.
When I try on you, I'll be the biter?
No.
How you will have your suit? And they're going to kill me. I'll be the biter? Do it. You'll be tense like
Yep. He comes home with me. We do have kennels at our station. If, let's say, I need to go out to a training out of state or something like that, we have kennels at our station. But yeah, he stays home. It's the best thing. I can feed him. He hangs out at home. So yeah, at home he's a house pet. So. Go ahead. The dog breaks what? I'm sorry? Oh yeah, so that's like your dog, right? Like we're not going to train him, or we're just going to be at home until the deal. We've never had that before, thankfully. The training we do is, for the most part, safe. We try to do anything crazy or anything to get hurt. But yeah,
Back on 13.
go ahead with the hat. How do I take care of them? Like how?
2
like
weeks
talking about
ago.
grooming or giving them a bath or stuff like that?
How much subscribers do you have? Not very many.
Yes, yep, absolutely. He has a kennel at home that he stays in. I have a backyard as well, but it's his backyard that he hangs out. He's at home, he knows when
I'm
we're
gonna
at
have to
home.
piece it together.
We get in the car and go to work, he knows we're going to work. I got to give him baths, occasionally every other month. Bathe him brush him, bathe him like you would any other dog. So that's why we pick dogs that are very social as well. We don't want mean dogs. We can't do it. We had mean dogs where even the handler can't even give them a bath or anything like that. It doesn't work. So, but yeah, so with Axel, with our dog, they're like our pet.
What have you posted?
Go ahead and
I
record.
want to start posting.
Sneaky two hats.
I've only posted TikTok.
For Axel, have you had like any other pets?
Yes, I have another dog at home. I have a house pet, Australian Shepherd with dealer at home. They get along. They get along, yeah. Nope, just a house pet.
Say like the owner got in an accident or something, how would the dog respond to that?
Say that first part again?
So what if the owner got in an accident and died? How would the dog respond to that? Would he listen to any other trainers?
Yeah, so our dogs, I mean, Axel knows Officer Mosier, Axel knows Officer Barton, so you guys will meet later. Axel will probably take commands from Officer Mosier or Barton and me, and that's it. If you guys were to give him commands, he ain't gonna listen because he's like, I don't know you. But
All right, so funny story about that. Brad and I were training earlier this week. I'm in the bite suit that you're going to see Gabe get into. Brad had his dog out there. Dog was down by his side. I gave his dog the bite command, and the dog came and bit me. no, I was in the suit. So I was
like
in the
that big
suit,
pair of
then
jeans.
Dave's in. Brad was out there with his dog. Brad did not give the dog the command, but I gave it. So the dog's like, oh, I heard it, I'm going. And so he came and bit me. He's like, that guy said to bite him, so I bit him. Super hot. The last group said, hey, are you going to be sweaty? And I thought I heard bloody. I was like, oh, man.
Can I be the biter?
Can I be the one in the suit?
Can you be in the suit
when I bite you?
You want to know something? They look like German Shepherds, but they're not German Shepherds. Shush, people.
No, he sounds like this is my cool man. Bok choy. Bok choy. That's what it means. Yep, Axel. Huh? He said you don't know what it means. Bok choy.
Yeah. Plus another time, there was another video
Daddy, don't take it out. Like what? Where did you take it? Keep playing it. I mean, we're gonna get back to like that. He's playing on his phone. Her. You stand
I'm
up.
Officer Barton. I'm also the canine unit. If you guys have any questions while they're getting the dog out, you guys can ask me some questions.
Does he like to play GTA?
Yeah, so she asked if our dogs ever do something that they're really not supposed to. Yes,
Elvis Presley.
absolutely. I want to see that happen.
That's Elvis Presley as a
Because ultimately, there's no dog.
I am.
What's a bite
Get him!
Bite him in the middle, boy.
I want a dog like that. Yeah, I do.
That's, that's Remy. Oh, it's the second dad. That dad.
I wish that blue was this hyperactive.
Oh, no, no, no.
That dog could probably kill a man. Could it kill a man?
Yes. He goes straight for the jugular.